there, Corey here with the Spiritual Archaeologist channel, and today we're digging up the secret treasure to amazing relationships. Whew, that's a tongue twister. Back in my youth, I was really good at attracting the wrong kind of people. I was good at attracting men who weren't so nice to me, young men, and I had a lot of relationships that were verbally abusive, and I was no angel in these relationships either. And then I had a couple that were very physically abusive to me. And, I grew up in a broken home, like so many of us, and I didn't understand how to have good relationships. I, like so many, was looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm a sober person, so I did a lot of drinking in a lot of seedy bars, and I hung out with a lot of seedy people, and I got what that environment provided. But one thing I learned along the way, and ever since I learned this and have practiced it in my life, it has changed my relationships just in such a profound way, and it's eliminated a lot of relationships in my life that needed to be eliminated. And the secret treasure that we're digging up today is, are you ready for it? Of course you are. We train people how to treat us, and it really is that simple. I remember I had this boyfriend, and at the time I thought I was so in love with him, and I was in misery all the time because the relationship was so toxic and alcoholic and abusive. And what I came to find out much later is that I was in love with his potential, but he didn't even have any clue of his own potential. He didn't see in himself what I saw in him. And that relationship was very, very dangerous for me. But the real point of this is that relationship is I would stand there and say, if you keep doing this to me, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you. But the whole point is that I was standing there. I wasn't leaving. I wasn't leaving. It got to the point, it got so bad in that relationship that I had a friend from the outside who I was confiding in, and he told me if I didn't leave that I was going to get killed. And I thought he was overreacting, and I thought that he was just blowing smoke up my butt, really. And so I stayed a few months more, and not only was I in danger of being hurt by him, I was in such misery in my head. I was in danger of hurting myself. I went really far down in my alcoholism, and this is what comes of having no self-esteem. And I'll be talking about that in future digs. It took me a long time to grow self-esteem. And the thing is, though, as I say that, it doesn't have to take a long time to get self-esteem. I was so rebellious against my own good that it took me a really long time because of my own rebelliousness. So I did finally get here, and today I have relationships that flourish, and I have people in my life who bring me up and who I bring them up, and I have eliminated people in my life who drag me down. I have no time for it. I have no use for it. Life is short and life is precious, and I don't want to waste time on people who don't have my good involved in their interests concerning me. So my life has totally changed because of this, and I really do train people how to treat me. And if I'm standing there taking abuse, I'm saying it's okay. I'm saying it's perfectly okay. But when I walk out the door, then hopefully the next person that they come into interaction with and contact with, they'll think twice about mistreating that person, because we're all on a path and we all screw up. You know, and I wish that man well today, and I hope that he is healed, and I hope that he is a better person. But I absolutely do not need him in my life or anybody like him. So, this has been a great dig for me, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please come and join me on future digs. And I would really love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time.